Korea, and his cross position, no close position, well, wackiness like we had before from Moon and Hihi. But again, it is a Night Elf mirror, of course, it is the group of Night Elves. Who's gonna be the best Night Elf in the world?
And I told you these guys have been playing a lot recently. They played 7 games against each other. It was, of course, the grand final of the Rust Brain Cup number 2. LawLiet took it home 3-2 in the grand final, but in game number 5, Rich seemed to have some problems with the lag, and especially in the deciding actions in the late game, he seemed to have a high ping. But they managed each other again in Jera Cup 25, and therefore Warchief took it home 2-0. But Jera Cup 25 is a long time ago, and the LawLiet from back then is definitely not the LawLiet that he is now.
But the LawLiet from right now is showing weakness, sincere weakness. Yesterday, when they were all practicing, LawLiet went 0-6 against Moon, and against Remind, he went 1-5.
Really?
Against Remind.
I didn't know that.
He told me, like, I don't know, an hour ago or something, and he was looking not that confident when he was talking to me. So, LawLiet, right here, right now in China at the moment, he hasn't had the greatest success in his practice games. But practice games are practice games. Is it gonna carry over into the main tournament? That's the question. That's what we're here to find out. It is his first game here in Yinchuan, China, on Turtle Rock.
Yeah, Warchief pulled the creeps here towards the Ancient of War, so LawLiet might be in a little bit of trouble here. Of course, Scouting Wisp being sent out to get some info, but of course for pros like LawLiet, this is not a problem at all. The Ancient of War is a little bit hurt, but that's okay. Slight difference here in the creeping patterns. WarchiefRich going for the orange spot right away and finding a clause of attack for 6.
Yeah, he's going to take less damage from this because Warchief is going to take his turtles afterwards, whereas LawLiet, they did it the other way around. And you take more damage from the ogres than from the turtles. But in return, Warchief has later tech because he needed a wisp to repair. By the way, nice wisp block here. That way, LawLiet takes less damage from creeping, quite a bit less. And also, as you pointed out, we have the Hunter's Hall. So the Europeans going for the early Huntresses again. The Koreans don't seem to favor that.
Yeah, we see 4 Night Elves in this group, and we talked about this before. Everybody is playing this matchup slightly different. WarchiefRich is, of course, as you all know, Mr. Bear Mirror. He loves his bears. He only switches to talents if he really has to.
He, by the way, told me before, Warchief did. He prefers bears, but he also likes playing talents, but only against talents. Warchief always wants it to be a mirror match.
Okay.
Like, 2 players playing the same strategy. That's where he thinks he's best. He plays the same thing as the opponent, but he plays it better. So I guess he's gonna try to go for the even Steven game, but going for the Hunter's Hall, he should expect that that's not gonna be the early Huntresses, that's not gonna be what's happening from LawLiet.
That's true. LawLiet really hates the Bear Mirror. He always wants to find a way out of the direct fight. He likes to go with talents, or when he has to play bears, he's going for the base race.
Yeah, exactly. The Zeppelin drop into the Tree of Eternity, but that's not a possibility here. There's no Zeppelins on Turtle Rock, but of course you can still base race without a Zeppelin. And by the way, this creeping pattern from Rich is pretty nice. Having that Ancient of War at the difficult camp at the beginning means he can go towards the shop, means he doesn't have to heal. But the Demon Hunter, oh man, by the way, that Ring of Regeneration is so good right now. He's taking a lot of damage from these creeps. He's being a little bit scared. Dying to the trappers, that would be, of course, laughably bad. But it's not gonna happen to LawLiet here. Very defensive early game from both sides, both now hitting tier 3, both going towards tier 2, but of course LawLiet quite a bit faster.
Yeah, but the Hunter's Hall is on time, as you can see here. The Demon Hunter of Warchief finds the archers now, a good scenario to pick things up. LawLiet, one of the favorites in this tournament actually. He is the current TWCL champion, he's the current Rust Brain champion, he's the current NGTV Hold Cup champion, so a lot of accomplishments on his side, but now he has to be careful with his Demon Hunter. Oh boy, the Moon Wills, well, he can save himself now, but first, of course, the mana is being regenerated. WarchiefRich losing hit point after hit point after hit point, but he's chasing, and is he trapped? No, he's not.
And he could commit there, but because there is the Ring of Regeneration, it's just too dangerous.
Yeah.
When he walks around the tree and regions, he's not going to be able to get the kill. Rich isn't. So that early game item definitely very nice, and we see the Keeper second for LawLiet and already damage upgrades.
Yeah, that is really interesting.
And getting the keeper second, usually what can be dangerous is when the opponent gets the Naga and you get the keeper, you get the second hero later, you can take damage. But because he knows his tech is so far ahead, he's not going to get punished by an early Naga.
WarchiefRich is going for the Keeper of the Grove as well. Both players go for the Ancient of Laws, obviously. So this is going to be a bare mirror. We predicted it to be a very interesting group because of the styles of the Night Elves, a lot of variety in their playstyles. But so far, everybody's going for bears. Okay, Sushi did something else in game 3, but that didn't work. Oh, nice timing by LawLiet. He staffed into the base of Warchief and he cancels the Ancient of Lore.
And that's the only one.
And that's the only one, but Warchief is trying to do the same, but there are 2 Huntress now, and Tangle, Keeper of the Grove is there, but he gets the revenge.
But he might lose everything here. Is there dust on his opponent's side? No, there isn't. Big mistake. Oh man, that's such a huge mistake from LawLiet. He gets the double cancellation. Does he get the Wisp as well? Yes, he does. No detonate. And LawLiet is really showing weakness here. His practice games have been bad, and this game isn't looking too well either. Is he gonna get... No, he doesn't save that one either, LawLiet. I mean, he's not losing the game right here. He's gonna try to block the demon. Is he just gonna lose another Wisp? No, he isn't. No, it's not even close. And now that he becomes out, no dust means he saves everything. And this entire time that he was standing here, the Ancient of Lord couldn't come up. Usually LawLiet's Ancient of Lord should be far ahead, but look at this. Rich is miles ahead now.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. Tier 3 tech on the way. That is actually slightly behind of WarchiefRich, but he's building a shop to get the staff, to get the orb, to get everything he wants. And he's going for it again. The Keeper of the Grove still there, but he is able to escape.
He's pretty quick on his hoofs, as we know. He's trying to catch up to him, but the other keeper is too far away. But he's gonna eat a few mana burns, I guess, which is actually not bad, because now he's out of mana, and now he can't Entangle kill the small little units. Whereas the other Demon Hunter, keeper, excuse me, is still pretty healthy in mana. But as we take a look at the Demon Hunter's mana, mana. And LawLiet, man, he's really investing a lot into those upgrades.
Yeah.
Already second attack upgrade. That is right now like 400 gold or 350 gold. That doesn't give him anything. Nothing at the
He's
moment.
6 supply behind already. Both have, of course, a lot of resources because they are waiting for tier 3 to get the Master Bears, etc. But this is an interesting thing because we, of course, have the Keepers of the Grove on the battlefield. The Keeper of the Grove will have the Thorns aura later, and the more damage you do, the more damage you take from the aura. So wouldn't you rather invest into the defense upgrades?
I know there's guys who are really up to this stuff, the metrics from Thorn's aura and upgrades and stuff. I'm not sure. I think it's a slight difference. Like, both of them are gonna be good. One is better. So
yeah.
I think it's a little bit of... I think it might be a difference of like Devotion aura, you know?
Yeah, probably.
So maybe like 1 armor difference. I don't think it's too big of a deal. I think other things will be more decisive.
Okay, we see the attack upgrade for WarchiefRich as well. We see the first creep on the back of the turtle, and you all know what items can drop here. These are game changers, everybody. And LawLiet is picking the first one. Gargantuan Sea Turtle going down, but Warchief is taking the spot on the opposite side as well. Big mana potion. Not that great. And on the other side, we see... nothing yet.
And the big turtle is still alive.
Okay.
And as always, Night Elf, they just want to keep the heroes alive. That's the most important thing!
Oh, Invo Potion, the dream it is! He can tank so much now in this game, easily with the Invo. Question is, will they be greedy as Moon and expand? I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think one of the players is a kind of guy to go for that. I think if one has a big advantage, yes, maybe. But then again, you can just push the base with a big advantage.
Ooh, interesting difference in the creeping patterns. Red spot for LawLiet. What item does he get? Legion Doomhorn! Holy shit! So much movement speed. On the other side, Warchief is going for those consumable items again.
And Warchief has the disadvantage. At the moment it's an advantage, but it will be a disadvantage later, that he still has the Huntresses.
Yeah.
When they are on mass bears, those Huntresses, they are not worth their supply, and so are the archers, as we just saw him denying one of his archers to get more bears. Nothing is as good in terms of damage output for their cost as bears are, and that is what you want to have lots of in this matchup.
Master training is done for both. Warchief with the first defense upgrade. He will be 1-1. LawLiet is 2-0.
Here, by the way, Scourge Bone Chimes can drop, and that's a game changer. The biggest item on this map.
Nope, it's Rune Bracers. It's it's a little reduced damage from the Entangle, but that's okay. Level 4 on the Demon Hunter of Rich, level 3, almost 3 for the Keeper of the Grove, level 3 already for LawLiet, but the Demon Hunter, big difference in leveling.
Yeah, and that's actually quite a big deal, because having that level 5 Demon is so much better than the level 3 or 4 Demon Hunter. And Rich, as we see it, is on a decent way. And of course, level 6 Demon Hunter, I don't have to tell you, is pretty damn strong.
Yeah, we saw that today already.
And now it looks like LawLiet wants to make a play, wants to go on the offensive. And Rich is right now going towards the red creep camp.
He has no town portal. Okay, on the Keeper of the Grove. Will he finish this Ogre Lord first? Yes, he will. Or no,
he's thinking about it.
Not so decisive. He's losing time here, definitely.
I think he should take the Ogre and TP, but no, he decides against the TPs anyways and doesn't get the Ogre anyways. Having lost one shop, I think it was already. And here comes the fight. His positioning, of course, at his own base, very good for Warchief, but the Keeper is superior to that of the Englishman, because we have level 3 versus level 2. Nice staff there, saving the bear, because the Entangle just ended, I do believe. But he gets the second bear, pretty sure. Yup, that's the level up also for his Keeper of the Grove. And now LawLiet will have to retreat. But now he's fighting again. Demon Hunter now also has to be careful, very low HP, but he does have the in wall, needs to use it now, gets another bear on his way out. Oh, the healing! Oh. The healing! He actually keeps it alive. Are you serious?
Holy shit.
So much time wasted in all this time. Rich could
damage! Yeah, the first hero of LawLiet is down. An instant town portal by the Keeper of the Grove. But LawLiet totally overcommitting. What a mistake to chase that one bear. Of course, he was in a horrible position afterwards, and WarchiefRich capitalized. And what a great opportunity this is for him now. He is Mr. Bear Mirror, and he shows us once again why.
By the way, getting level 2 Entangle over level 2 Thorns Aura. Those two possibilities are of course available, and the two players chose different routes. And it seems like WarchiefRich's attempt or route is paying off more right now. And Ogre Lord, what's he gonna drop? Can be big, can be terrible. Oh, Tome of Experience, that's nice. Getting Demon Hunter close.
No slot, I can't see it.
The Keeper's gonna pick it up.
Dying of Courage.
It's okay, but it's nothing that you start laughing in joy from. And he's gonna get that level 5 very, very quickly. And the Demon Hunter on the other side died on level 3. He's gonna be behind in levels so much. And as you pop up the supply count, WarchiefRich is behind slightly, yeah, by 5. But now he is coming closer, 49, and he can easily contest this. He should know that Demon Hunter is still dead. I think Demon Hunter should come back in like 10 seconds, but nice for LawLiet, he gets the turtle anyways.
He gets the turtle and he will get the item. The rest of the experience goes towards WarchiefRich. Level 4, 2 boots by the way, and the Scroll of the Beast. That was definitely not worth it, but for the level it was. He's only 36 experience points away from level 5. The Keeper is well leveled as well. Heal Scroll for him. And we see more and more upgrades here. 1 and 2 for Warchief.
1 and 2 against?
LawLiet is getting the 3rd. Yeah, he will have 2 and 3 soon.
Alright. So, slight lead of upgrades, but not too much of a lead. And there we go, level 5 Demon. That is a big deal, and finding the claws as well.
The claws of attack. Holy moly, this Demon Hunter is so dangerous. But LawLiet is getting the next red spot. What item will he get here? And of course this will bring him finally to level 4. Sobi Mask for the Keeper of the Grove. Okay, but still not the best thing that he can find. Another Tome of Experience.
Has this been 4 Tomes of Experience?
Yeah, I think so.
at the bottom right camp. I can't remember at the starting position. But lots of Tomes of Experience.
Wow. Oh, this might be the game changer here. Only close to level 4 for the Keeper of the Grove. LawLiet close to level 5, so he will have the level 3 aura a lot sooner. And that will reflect so much damage. I think it's 45% or something. It's crazy.
Yeah, but of course the Demon Hunter, that is Warchief's ace down his sleeve. And LawLiet is already breaking. Yeah. Already going to 58 supply, but Rich right now doing the same. But LawLiet has a decent resource lead. And Rich right now not solo creeping this. I don't know why. He shouldn't really be too scared of a creep jack because it's so close to his main. This is a big mistake,
Maybe
man.
he just wants to waste time and wants to be a little faster.
Yeah, but that's not worth it, man. I can't see that being worth it. But hey, I guess he must know best. Ring of Regen in the late game scenario, not good enough. But he keeps it anyways. Here comes the attack again. Last time, it was disastrous for LawLiet, but he's gonna try it again. Getting one bear for free right away. Oh, that was a weird visual glitch. We didn't see the transformation. There comes the TP. Oh, the keeper in a terrible position. Almost dying right away. Using the TP immediately, but that's a good trade. Nicely saving the bear, however. So it's basically an even trade.
Yeah.
Getting an Ancient of Lore for a TP. But right now, Warchief can't really produce too much. But then again, he's in upkeep. He can't really produce from double lore anyways.
Yeah, both players are in upkeep. Warchief with a lot more resources at the moment. And another thing that is interesting, we talked with LawLiet and he said, okay, Warchief, he's so greedy. He never buys he never buys town portals because he thinks that they are too expensive. So maybe he just wants to force these little goes and wants to force the town portals. So this one time where Warchief will not have a town portal, he will destroy the base.
Yeah, but now the map is crept empty, so where is Warchief supposed to be except
True.
his base?
But look at the inventory, no town portal at the moment.
Yeah, but he's walking towards his own main, finding another bear here, but the Dispel gets easily rid of the Entangle. But he's losing structures here, he's losing Moonwells, definitely one will fall, most likely two. And Warchief's bears, they're all blocking each other, whisked from both sides to detonate. And Warchief's positioning is absolutely horrible. This is the one opportunity LawLiet has been looking for. His concave is absolutely fantastic, and Warchief needs to do something to get a better position here.
Yeah, this Moonwell is doing no good for Warchief. Level 4, now there's still a heal scroll available. Heal scroll being used by LawLiet. Demon Hunter battling it out. Oh, the level 5 Demon Hunter of Warchief has to be super careful. But there is another big invul potion he can pop. Let's take a look at the supplies. 45 versus 66. Holy shit. The heroes really have to do good here. Nice, Steph.
Yeah, but still LawLiet, he's not letting up here, and Warchief, he's moving back. His bears are not really attacking too much, and we were questioning LawLiet's decision to go in here over and over, but it's working right now. And so many Dryads, man, so incredibly many Dryads, and the bears.
Demon Hunter in front of him, nothing anymore. First hero of WarchiefRich goes down, and he types CG, and the master of Bear Mirror has been beaten.
And it actually was the missing TP. Walking into his base.
I told you.
Walking into his base was not good enough. His
I told
positioning
you.
was so bad. But I have to question his movement on the map. Why is he out on the map? Why is he opening that avenue of attack for his opponent? There was nothing to gain. He didn't creep anything in that time.
Exactly, there was nothing.
He just gave LawLiet a perfect position.
Yeah. But yeah, the game plan of LawLiet totally worked. Maybe he even thought about, okay, I will do the first push to force the town portal. I know I will lose a lot, but I'll come back later.
That's quite a risk to take, though. Like, he was putting so much money basically on the fact that Warchief at some point is gonna walk in, and because of walking in slowly, having a bad position. It worked out in the end, yes, but what if Warchief had been in a good position before? What if he had had a TP again?
Yeah, a lot of what ifs.
And now, as it seems, the next map is gonna be Echo Isles. But it's not entirely sure which map we're supposed to play on, I guess.
Last Refuge.
Last Refuge, okay.
Last Refuge, alright. Hawk's main base, so to speak.
Hawk's Refuge, exactly. And there's no Amazonia here in this map pool.
Yeah, this is of course Warchief's hometown.
Exactly, he loves that map. Rarely loses on it, but not here at WCA. And I don't know, are we supposed to host this game? No, we're not. We're just supposed to join, like the little followers that we are. Alright, we are now at 1-0. Korea is leading against England. And it seems like both are ready and eager to go, and we are not going to be wasting any time as we are heading into the countdown already.
So, who is following Moon into the top spot of this group? Will it be LawLiet, or can WarchiefRich make a comeback? Actually, if LawLiet wins this map now, then he will take the lead of the group, because Moon played 2-1 against Shishi.
Exactly.
With a 2-0, he could come out at top after the first play day. So yeah, last refuge in Bear Mirror.
Yeah, we can expect, well,
no, okay, not in Bear Mirror, in Night of Mirror. What do you think about it?
I was gonna say we can expect a greedy first creep camp from both sides, but LawLiet is being cautious. He's taking the easy creep camp, so I expect he's gonna scout that Warchief wants to go for the merchant, and seeing that he's gonna try to harass. And as we said before, that harass can work, can be painful, can be worth its time, but it can also get nothing. And then, well, you're already off to an early game disadvantage. So, as
I just made a mistake.
Neo is saying the evil F word, I can't believe it.
Sorry.
It's just an overlay thingy. But yeah, now we got it right. Warchief is in the red trunks to the top right of last refuge, fighting against LawLiet, who is in the lead in the bottom left in the yellow trunks.
It's true, both deciding, of course, once again for the Demon Hunter. The obvious choice, of course. Sometimes you can play Potom or whatever, fancy stuff, but these two players like their Night Elf heroes, their Demon Hunter, and of course LawLiet likes his Warden. An interesting start of the game because the creeping pattern is completely different.
Yeah, as I was pointing out towards the beginning, LawLiet trying to be safe, and if you try to be safe here and you don't try to punish your opponent's greediness, you're already off to a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So I think LawLiet has to try to punish this, but he's going for the creep instead, which is very weird. So Warchief takes a risk, gets away with it scot-free, and LawLiet is just gonna let him, I guess.
That's actually true. Don't really know what's going on here.
So, the question is, where's the Demon going to go? He's going to kill the Ogre. Is he going to immediately go up? I expect he is. Yep. But that might just be too late already.
I think so.
I think the Ogre... I didn't go for the big Ogre in the beginning.
Okay.
Is it going to be enough? That's easily enough damage.
Yeah, the damage on the Engine of War and the Demon Hunter combined is just an easy kill for him. Let's see. Big potion of healing. Very, very nice.
Getting the circle as well to be able to trade very well with his opponent, because he knows that he will have the item, but LawLiet found the bad item. He found the ring. But yeah, look at all this Wisp repair. This is pretty expensive. Trying to go for the Tome of Experience, not getting it though. And now the Ancient of War. Is he gonna lose it? That would open him up to a lot of aggression. Trying to go for the last hit, not getting it. And that's what I was talking about. He basically didn't get anything. He got a Wisp repair. Yeah. And that's it. He didn't get an item, he didn't get a last, he didn't get a unit kill, he didn't get a wisp kill, he didn't even get a detonate. And now, he's behind in levels, and he's not ahead in items like a claw or anything either.
But I think he got a wisp, so Warchief only now starting his tech. Let's compare this. LawLiet far, far, far ahead.
Well, I don't know about far, but yeah, he is ahead. Oh, nice double block. Block from both sides.
Oh, will he get them now? Looking good for him. Ah, the Moonwells saved the wisp. And he will be able to enter, but will he be able to attack? Yes, he will. So more Moon Juice being used by Warchief, and I think the early game is pretty nice for LawLiet so far. No Hunter's Hall yet.
I don't think it's nice at all. He's level 1 against level 2. And does Rich have a second item? Yep, double circlet.
Okay, yeah, the Demon Hunter is definitely a good point.
And now, well, LawLiet is going to get the boots, but this is not Echo Isles. So is he going to get the boots?
Yeah,
he is. This is not Echo Isles, so Rich will get them as well. And this Demon Hunter, man, is dangerous. It's level 2, and it has double circlet, or he has double circlet. And like, where is LawLiet supposed to go now to find level 2 without getting punished?
That's true. He can't really go to his natural expansion. He can definitely not do the Merc camp, and Warchief creeping on LawLiet's side of the map and getting the replenishment potion, so he can be very, very aggressive, lose a few HP points, and then heal up again.
And this is risky from LawLiet going for this Ogre, but he's not going to get punished. Rich may be giving the Korean too much space here. This should not be happening.
Okay, going for the Ogre Magi right away.
But he might be trading level 2 for level 3. How close is he?
Yep, definitely
very close.
Good point, Remo, once again. LawLiet with an early shop already. And he is going for LawLiet's natural expansion, so there are not that many spots left for the Korean.
Yeah, so I think, triple circlet.
Nice.
This Demon Hunter is so strong. Tome of Experience, by the way.
Yeah, so he can catch up finally.
Lucky, so now he's even.
Both players on level 3 with their Demon Hunter, but of course the inventory of Warchief is a lot better. Improved bows upgrade for LawLiet. None of the players have a Hunter's Hall.
Wow,
Naga from LawLiet. No hero so far from... no second hero from Warchief. First pickup is an Archer.
But he has no Naga, he has to retreat right here. Also has no Boots of Speed.
And this will be a Talent Mirror.
A Talent Mirror, long time since we have seen that. Oh, now Naga in a bad position, but she repositions herself. Of course, the circles and the healing, so strong. Is he going to use the healing already, or does he want to save it for the late game? Is he going to be forced to use it right now? He's blocking with the Archer as best he can. Now the Demon Hunter of the other side is in trouble. Now healing potion. No! He can't use it! He swapped it, but the mana burn caught him off guard. Now mass invisibility, but here comes the reveal TP coming in. But he loses one Archer anyway, but that's gonna be all of his losses. But still, that Naga should have survived.
Horrible situation for WarchiefRich. What a great pickup by LawLiet. He is very, very close to getting to the 2-0, and we see the tier 3 tech immediately. No Ancient of Lore, no Ancient of Wind, no nothing, just the bare tech.
Wait, what? Is he gonna go for tier 3 upgrade only Archers?
Possible. We've never seen this before in this year of Warcraft. There is no production facility except the Ancient of War.
But he's not mass producing Archers either. I am confused, to say the very least. Warchief, by the way, also finishing longbows just a second ago. Oh, nice. Getting a few pickoffs here. Oh, the Naga! The Naga, she is slow. She doesn't have boots. She's being caught up by... Oh, boots have been dropped, by the way, actually. Ah, nicely done. He dropped the boots from the demon. Whew! That was very close.
Indeed. Warchief trying to get some pickoffs here. Is he getting ready for the red spot? I don't know. No, he's not. Demon Hunter now trying to rescue the snake, and he succeeds.
And he's just playing Archers. It's what?
No, okay, now the Ancient of Wind. This is super late. Okay, once again, first heroes exchanging blows. LawLiet in a horrible situation. Moonwill saves him for now, but for how long is the question. There's a shop, so there's a potion. Alright, can he get a hero in time?
But he gets the other Naga in return, not being microed. This one could have been safe, possibly. Now the question is, does he want to trade? No, he definitely does not. He's so low HP, and he still doesn't have boots of... Oh, that's the other Demon Hunter, actually. Both don't have boots of speed, and they're still...
So let's see what kind of units we have here. 5 Archers for Warchief, 7 Archers for LawLiet, but of course there's this one Druid of the Talon with Fire, lowering the armor by 4, and that makes a big difference if you want to focus something.
By the way, LawLiet's Moonwell's very empty, in fact all empty except one. Could you take a look at the main base for Warchief? It's always a big tell of how aggressive you can be, and yeah, that's looking a lot better than for his opponent.
Well, the visual is okay.
Oh! Dark Ranger third. Yep, the focus fire with the skeletons is gonna be the name of the game.
Yeah, double orb, of course. Skeletons very good against talents.
Yeah, the talents aren't really that great against archers, but against heroes with the fairy fire, they are very strong.
Yeah, of course, he has no dispel in form of dryads.
Yeah.
So he needs to pull wisps if he wants to detonate to dispel a good amount of skeletons here. No one is going for the red spots. Very carefully. Book of the Dead, and Warchief has no dispel either.
Yeah, that item is absolutely amazing. Unless there's the wisp there, then it's terrible.
Book of the Dead for Warchief as well.
Alright. Having skeletons now makes creeping easier, and the game is now slowly shifting gears. It was a lot of aggression for a long time. Master training now for the talents of Rich. LawLiet only now starting Adept.
Yeah. So we will see a lot of Cyclones, and of course LawLiet must be aware of that, and he must pull the Wisp. Will Warchief do the same? We see the first skeletons here. Let's compare the heroes. 3-1-1 versus 3-2-1, and LawLiet pulling a Tinker.
Did Warchief sell his book?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
He got an orb and the anti-magic potion for it. The big blocking wood shield, the Ancient of War, will be gone in a second. So both players will have blockers. One will have Dark Minions and the other guy will have the Pocket Factory. What will prevail? Immediate focus onto the Jewel of the Talon. Works well for WarchiefRich. Nice Cyclone here. He cannot escape. He cannot Town Portal. Second pickup from Warchief. Book of the Dead being summoned immediately. There is no Dispel for Warchief. He has to run away. The tide is shifting.
They only lost one unit if I saw this correctly. Wisps are now coming in to detonate the skeletons. The melee warriors have been taken out. Level 4 for the Demon Hunter. Level 2 evasion. With all those items, he's gonna be so tanky. Now the Dark Ranger in a lot of trouble. Does he want to use the staff on her or does he want to save the staff? Demon Hunter! Invul Potion, just barely surviving. He saves the staff. The Dark Ranger dies, but he's only level 1. Also the Tinker in a lot of trouble. He's gonna die. No! The staff and the TP afterwards just barely save his Demon Hunter, but now the archers. So low, the Naga dies! To the mana burn, excuse me.
What a crazy focus this was, man. Everything he had, right clicking onto the Naga, plus mana burn, plus the right hit. And the Tinker died as well.
Wait, what?
How's that possible?
The Tinker just died. What?
I'd love to see a replay.
Did he A-click his Tinker by accident?
Possible.
Maybe he killed him to revive him from the altar so he doesn't need that much moon juice, but is that really worth it?
I mean, he has to reproduce 2
Yeah,
heroes.
exactly. He has to go for the Naga first. If he dies to a bolt right now, that would be the saddest thing ever. And yeah, it's looking absolutely great now for Warchief.
Warchief really, really close for equalizing here. 46 food versus 34. And the heroes 4-2-1 versus 4-2-1. That's okay. But for Warchief, 3 heroes are alive. For LawLiet, only 1.
Is he smelling blood in the water? Is he gonna try to go for the jugular and go for the main? Nope. Warchief, we know him to be a fairly passive player, and he's gonna stay passive for a little longer. Finding the slippers. Does he want to boost his Demon Hunter a little bit more? No, the Dark Ranger benefits from it as well.
What I was just about to say, that the Dark Ranger sometimes underestimated as a damage dealer. The orb does a lot of damage, and she stacks very well with it. A lot of skeletons right now. Warchief is getting ready for the kill for the base. But LawLiet, he wants to get the red spot here. There is no town portal for the Korean. Is this the perfect timing for the guy from the United Kingdom?
And LawLiet is taking risks right now. If he gets creep checked here, he loses. But he has to take risks. He's far behind in this game. The Demon Hunter, oh man, he's dancing with death. Finding Cloak of Flames is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, especially against all the low HP units.
Yeah, if you walk in there with anti-magic and invul later, that's really good.
But he had to staff out his Demon Hunter. He cannot finish this creep spot, and that means no level 3 on the Naga. But Warchief, he's not going for the base.
No, he's staying defensive. He keeps on creeping up, and that gives LawLiet the chance to come back and supply again, to get even again. Maybe a mistake from the Englishman, maybe not pressuring enough here. We'll see, we'll see. He's walking towards the left side of the map now, continuing creeping on and on and on.
We have 2 heal scrolls for WarchiefRich, only 1 for LawLiet, 1 invul potion on both sides. This is not over yet. It's looking great for the Chief, but will it be enough? We will see. He gathered a lot of skeletons, but most of them are gone now. I don't really know. He had like 6 skeletons when he was at the south of the map. I don't know why he went into the base. Or did not went into the base.
I guess he doesn't want to overcommit. But yeah, I agree with you. I think he had an opportunity. But this is a tournament game, and he's behind 1-0, so he doesn't want to risk too much. He doesn't want to overcommit. And now he's going to lose another red spot because of it.
LawLiet is getting the 2nd red spot of the map, and it's going to be Legion Doomhorn again. He's getting used to the speed now.
Yeah, it's absolutely a great item. Not as good as the Endurance Aura, but still movement speed always beneficial.
So Warchief, this will not result on a level 5 DH. Naga is level 3 already. Dark Ranger, so close.
Rich is now breaking. He's going into upkeep.
Of course, he wants to finish this now. Level 3 for the Naga here as well. Demon Hunter level 4.5. More creeping from Warchief. Anything else on the production side? Fairy Dragons.
Fairy Dragons. Against the Talons, I guess. Okay. Not something we're very used to seeing, but I can dig it. Finding Boots of Speed here. No slots on the Demon Hunter to use him. He wants to have him as strong as possible, and the movement speed isn't worth it for him, I guess.
LawLiet, by the way, also with the Fury Dragon. He can always scout nicely with it. Placing it on the cliff here. See, using reveal at the exact same moment. Lots of information. He can see all heroes' inventory. Plus, of course, the entire army. It looks like he wants some piercing damage.
And the Demon Hunter is gonna find his level 5 with the next creep camp. This is Last Refuge, a fairly big map, but it's almost been crept entirely. Not many camps remaining. And the level 3 mana burn, I assume it's gonna be a level 3 mana burn,
of course.
will be very, very potent. Also, Flute of Accuracy is the dream. Oh, this is also good though.
Plus 17, everybody, this Demon Hunter, or plus 9 on the Dark Ranger, both possibilities.
He's gonna keep it for the Dark Ranger, very unusual. Oh, hopefully not on the Naga, that would be a big mistake. And by the way, does he have a level 3 Dark Ranger now?
Yeah.
So that does now 10 extra damage her Dark Arrow. On level 1 it's only 2 or 3 extra damage. Now it's plus 10. And also the Dark Minions are a lot stronger. And now both players are starting to get a very big army. Well, at least Rich
LawLiet is still banking.
But he's soon going for it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, definitely. But I think Warchief is missing opportunity after opportunity here. But of course LawLiet is camping. He will not go outside his base, I feel. Why should he?
He knows with the scouting that his army is way smaller right now. He can't risk an open fight, and now he sees his opponent approaching and he's producing.
Will the units arrive in time though? We will have more archers, more talent, more Fury Dragons.
I think this is a fake push from Rich. He just looks like he's attacking and he's expanding behind this.
Really, really nice. Good thinking by the British.
Did he sell the Boots of Quel'Thalas? He still has them on the Naga. That must be a mistake.
Yeah. So how about heal scrolls and stuff? 2 for Warchief, 2 for LawLiet. He has 1 protection scroll as well.
That's pretty good. As we pointed out before, there's basically no dispel here.
Yeah. Warchief still buying time.
Both players now with the Shadow Priest. I think that guy is only there to dispel the anti-magic shell if the Demon Hunter decides to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
So good choice from both to have that little bit of an addition to the army.
A game on the knife's edge. Both players want to make everything correct here. No mistakes. But Warchief, of course, has complete map control. The time is ticking in favor of him.
Could you take a look at the main bases as far as the gold is concerned? Not that much remaining. So after that, Rich could possibly have, 2 running gold mines, and LawLiet running over to his natural only 1. But now they are even in supply. It's been a long time where Warchief was up in supply by so much, but now it's even again. In fact, Warchief is behind now.
Yeah, 65 versus 69. Maybe he invested into items or something. He got a heal potion, but apart from that, nothing. And of course, LawLiet is well aware of the expansion now, and he is getting ready. 3 heal scrolls, 2 invul potions, 1 protection scroll. Will this be enough, combined with 4 additional food, to crack the expansion of WarchiefRich?
Last time, Rich was also ahead in supply, by the way, almost 1200 HP Demon Hunter. Oh, Jesus Christ. Last time his heroes were superior as well. It wasn't enough on Turtle Rock. This is gonna be the deciding fight. If the Englishman wins this fight, he wins the game, most likely. And here comes the engagement. Fairy Fire on both sides, and hippos and archers and everything. Demon Hunters clashing immediately. Nice dispel with his own wisps on the Cyclone, and we see it from both sides. Now Rich's Demon Hunter needs to be kind of careful, but then again, he's so tanky. Scroll of Protection coming in. There's no more wisps to detonate. Muddy the Mud Golem even is here, ladies and gentlemen. And Rich is crawling his way forward, getting more and more skeletons, one after the other. But they're level 1. They're level 1 if I'm not mistaken. Tinker now needs to be careful, so does the Naga. The Naga from Rich, she needs to run away. She doesn't have an invul. She's trying to go for the surround. The Naga invul now being used. I guess she had one, but the Dark Ranger also needs to be careful. Also invulnerable.
LawLiet is trapped, but there's the staff once again. The Cyclone just a little too late. Everything is low for WarchiefRich, but the army is so strong, man. He needs some more pickups. Fog Lightning staff. He saves them, and he gets the counter kill. Amazing play by Warchief. He wipes the floor with a Korean, and it's the equalizer.
He gets the game, beautiful micro from him, having those invul potions, and LawLiet overcommitting on the heroes. Maybe he didn't click on him. He must know that that's not the right target. And when the Demon Hunter's out, yeah, he's not dead, but he's gone. That's good enough.
Yeah.
And then the other hero's so exposed, and Rich manages to come back.
We said it.
That can't be the right game.
No, that's right. He's just opening it to ask what map it is.
Nice. Good idea.
So we oftentimes said Knight of Mirror is kind of a coin flip. We saw it in the first best of 3 of this group. It was a 2-1. This will be a 2-1 either. Who will share the top of this group with Moon? Will it be Warchief or will it be LawLiet? We are about to find out.
Interesting.
Echo
Isles. Yep, there we go. Echo Isles, the third and deciding game. LawLiet, going for that small creep camp in the beginning, had a bit of a disadvantage, and it carried all the way through. That's why they say in Mirror every little bit counts. When you get a bit of an advantage, it can be carried all the way towards the end game.
That's true.
And Echo Isles, of course, also a map where we usually see the greedy creep camp, and I think LawLiet is going to go for it as well. Because on Last Refuge you can punish it, but it might not work, like it did not work that game. On Echo, it's really impossible to punish, actually. You have to detonate a wisp to get rid of the lightning shield, and then still something has to go wrong, basically.
Maybe he can steal something from the Merc camp, but we are about to find out. It is Echo Isles. It's a deciding game. Playdate number 1 in Group C, and in the upper left it is WarchiefRich, Mr. Jeracup, Mr. Bear Mirror. On the other side from Korea we have LawLiet from Clan A1. He is the master of the Warden. He made us all so happy when he plays against humans with level 10 Warden and crazy blinking skills. But this is not Knight Elf versus Human. This is of course Knight Elf Mirror, and we see it. Both players go for the Engine of War.
Yeah, very much so expected. And if you guys tune into Back to Warcraft every now and then, you will know in Echo Isles there's a certain specialty, and that is there is only one shop.
Shop control is so important here on Echo Isles. If you get more heal scrolls than your opponent, if you get more invo potions than your opponent, if you get maybe even more protection scrolls than your opponent, you have a huge advantage. Also in the early game, there's only one pair of boots.
Exactly. I guess you can find them at the Merc camp, but that's not something that you can rely on. But last game, we saw no boots of speed on Rich's side at all, because he wanted to stack that Demon Hunter as high as possible, and we saw that it worked out really well with almost 1200 hit points. He didn't just get the triple circlet, he also found Tomes of Strength, at least 2, and of course he had level 5.
By the way, both pairs are actually pretty decent in this matchup, but it is LawLiet's worst matchup with a win ratio of 59.45%. For WarchiefRich, we thought that this would be his best matchup, but it isn't actually. It's his third or his second weakest or the third best with 60%, so it's very, very close between those two. But for Warchief it's 51 games in that statistic. For LawLiet it's 37. So they actually win more than half of their games. That's pretty nice in the Knight of Mirror.
And of course, you also have to consider what they play against. For example, in Europe there's lots of top Night Elves.
That's true.
And LawLiet, well, he also plays against the top Night Elves from Europe actually, in the Jeracups and stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess it can be seen as equal. So this first item can be big. If it's a Claws +9 or a Ring of Regeneration, that's so good for trading early on. What's it gonna be?
Ended of energy.
Good later, shitty now.
Well, depends on the hero, but both players actually get the pendant, so it's very, very equal. Level 2 for the Demon Hunter, of course. No tech so far, more wisp production, but it will start very, very soon. LawLiet a little slower in creeping. We see the Shadow Priest, of course, on the side of WarchiefRich, one of his best friends for dispel, for healing, very supportive.
And for LawLiet it's a little bit tougher to take this creep camp down here with the Engine of War, because the two sides are not exactly mirrored on this map. So Rich is gonna take it with the Engine of War. Whoa, expansion, is it? A little bit to the south, boom. Being inspired by Moon, I guess.
Ooh, yeah, they played a lot against each other. We saw the opening game here, Moon played exactly that, but will Warchief be aware and counter it blind? There is a wisp nearby. He can counter it, but LawLiet scouts this one. Is it just a preparation for later? He does it against Human, we all know that.
Demon Hunter is running right over. Is he just going to get the boots, or is he going to go scouting? This is a crucial moment in the game. There's no real scout wisp for Warchief in the vicinity. He's going to get the boots, that's for sure. He sells the pendant, by the way, and he's going scouting. He's going to find it, he's going to cancel the expo.
Okay, maybe LawLiet can somehow defend this, I don't know. He's busy creeping the Murloc spot, level 3 already.
Does he find it? Is he going to look? Is he going to look? Is he going to?
Yeah, there it is. And now the mighty glaives of the Demon Hunter take care of that expansion. LawLiet immediately scouts if Warchief is counter-expanding, but he's not. Huntress Hall by Warchief, and now the Demon Hunter battling it out. There's a lot of HP left. Nice attack move and animation cancelling here by Warchief to get the optimum of the damage. And it's gonna be so close, he might have to pull the town portal, but it will be enough! Holy shit! Yeah, town portal now.
Is he gonna re-expand? Rich has to send a wisp down here immediately to scout this, if there's gonna be another expansion attempt. Hunter's Hall for Rich, none for LawLiet so far.
Yeah.
That might be a macro mistake, that might be intentional.
There it is. Really, really late. But of course...
I think it's okay, it's gonna be a few seconds. I don't think it's that much. And yeah, he's not scouting with a wisp, he's scouting with the army in case there is another expansion, I guess.
WarchiefRich, when he arrived here, we met him and he said, I can beat everyone in my group. He's so confident. He was kind of shaky when we met him last year, the first time. Last year, WCA was his first offline event, and he's a complete different person this year.
Yeah, he gained a lot of confidence, not just in the game, but also in his personal life.
Yeah.
He actually has a Chinese girlfriend who is here with him. And yeah, he is the new Rich. He has short hair, and he has a girl. I guess that's how it works. Well, actually, he got the girl when he had long hair, so never mind. By the way, Rich in this game, he was really, really convinced that there was going to be another expansion attempt because he ran down there with Demon Hunter and with the army just to find that, oh right, there's nothing here, I guess I walk back now. So there was a lot of time wasted, but in that time, LawLiet didn't really do too much either. He sold something at the marketplace and got Claws of Attack, but other than that, nothing happened. So this game is moving at a fairly slow pace, but Rich is ahead in tech.
Attack, and he's going for the Keeper of the Grove. Oh, nice cancellation from LawLiet. Maybe this brings him back a little on the timeline. But yeah, we talked about the second hero here. It's a Keeper, and he entangles right away. Will he be able to block the enemy's Demon Hunter? Yes! With the Keeper of the Grove, actually, there's another entangle coming. He will force this town portal. There it is. Very well done.
Oh, the Moonwells are going to be very depleted after this.
Yeah.
This Demon Hunter has nothing. But the Naga finds some nice creep camps here. Interesting choice. The usually more aggressive hero is being more defensive. And the Keeper, the late game star, is putting on the early pressure, getting the Ogre in the middle and the Turtle on the other side. Items on both sides can be incredibly strong.
Warchief always goes... Oh, another Pendant of Energy. Warchief always goes for the Keeper when he thinks that he has a lead. It is the Potion of Greater Healing. Really, really good.
Absolutely. But the Keeper is going to be slower in leveling than the Naga is.
Yeah. 1.5. Anything interesting here? No. Big Potion of Invulnerability would be available in the marketplace, but lots of production on both sides. We see one Engine of Lore and the other one already finished. We see the Dryad upgrade, of course, for Dispel. Defense upgrade for Warchief, attack upgrade for LawLiet this time.
Exactly. And again, I'm not too sure what's better. But I think Rich told me that armor is better when you're playing against the Keeper, or something like that.
That makes no sense. It's against the logic, so whatever.
Yeah, but it's Warcraft. You can't always follow logic. We're gonna ask him later, and we're gonna tell you tomorrow, I guess, or maybe later.
Okay, another creep spot. This unique creep spot here in the middle of the map, but LawLiet is nearby, going to the shop. Getting a scroll, most likely.
Oh, by the way, it does make sense, because when you deal less damage, you get less reflected from Thorn's aura.
Yeah, of course, but LawLiet is going for the attack upgrade.
Yeah, but Rich is...
It's going for the defense upgrade.
I thought Rich was going for the defense. All right,
yeah, it's totally against the logic, so...
Yeah, I thought Rich was going for the defense.
No. No second expansion attempt from LawLiet. He's sticking to this new game plan now. He wants to catch up with anything. Level 3 and 2 for Warchief, level 3 and 2 for LawLiet as well. It's the King of Europe who won the WCA Open qualifier here in the blue trunks and the runner-up from the C qualifier. Maybe he can snatch a little Nightcrawler here. He's just waiting, getting info.
I think it's too dangerous.
Yeah, too dangerous with the keeper, obviously.
If he gets entangled, surrounded, and then hold position, he loses his Demon Hunter. He just steals the item, and I think that's the most he's gonna get here. Naga is level 3.
Fog Lightning will hit him hard. And the Claws of Attack.
Oh man, that Demon Hunter.
Really, really good. Second Claw plus a Circlet.
The last 2 games, the carry was the Demon Hunter of Warchief. This time it's definitely LawLiet's Demon Hunter. He's gonna have 4 strong items on his Demon Hunter.
Okay, master upgrade for LawLiet, of course. It is a little late. We will have a level 3 Keeper of the Grove.
Is he gonna steal it again?
No, not this time. And a Claw for Warchief as well. That's good.
Now LawLiet is making his way across the map. Master Training just finishing here. In the last few seconds, and we of course see more and more bears coming out. Warchief is now inside his base though. He's a little bit scared to be fighting. He's not going to get the turtles at the bottom left, and that might open up the opportunity for the Korean to get that camp, and that is a pretty okay advantage.
LawLiet here with the shop control. Once again, heal scroll. Let's compare. Okay, 1 heal scroll against none.
Oh, by the way, did he get Entangle or Thorns Aura?
It's Entangle level 2.
Alright.
Interesting choice.
He did that on Turlock as well.
It's a good amount of damage though. Why not? And the Thorns Aura becomes mightier later in the game, and we will definitely reach level 4 as it seems. So it's okay. The map is almost crapped. There's only 2 spots left.
I think Rich really doesn't want to fight without involves and without heal scrolls.
Yeah.
And again, he has no TP. Did he sell it? Did he use it? Ah, yeah, he did to cancel the expo, of course.
Yeah. Right in the beginning, but
and LawLiet again. LawLiet knows he has no TP, and again LawLiet is gonna go for the base. But nice scout. Look at the wisp. I think it is to the left. Not next to the yellow army.
Yeah, there.
Oh, nice from Rich. He is anticipating this.
And he's close to the shop, so he can buy a town portal now. He has the money. He's buying a heal scroll. He wants to run back there. All right, eh?
Oh, we saw this backfire before.
This is so greedy.
Oh man. Last few times he took a lot of damage from this base racing, but it looks like it's only gonna be a 1 Moonwell unless he gets his heroes around.
But he's supply stuck now.
Yeah, but at the moment he can't reproduce. I think he's gonna build a Moonwell right away.
Yeah.
Keeper is trying to catch up to get the entangle, but of course there is abolish magic, so that could be gotten rid of. Demon Hunter now taking a lot of damage. Oh, by the way, he bought the Wand of Illusion. We said before, it's such a good item to tank a lot of the damage. Roar coming in on both sides. No more mana left for the yellow for LawLiet's Demon Hunter, but the elos are already gone, and he has to TP out.
Yeah, I think he dispelled them all. Very good move by Warchief, and the Demon Hunter of LawLiet took a lot of damage. So good fight by Warchief, and it was the right decision to not go for the town portal, rather invest in the Scroll of Healing, which will aid you more in the fight. And I think it was LawLiet's game plan again to go for the waves of attack, to force the town portals, or to catch him in that one moment where he doesn't have a town portal. But WarchiefRich now knows exactly how to deal with it as long as he's not too far away from the base.
Yeah, again, that Wisp Scout was so cool. By the way, also this base racing is okay and stuff, but on Turlock it was so great because Rich's base layout was so bad. It was going to block him so much, but here in front of his base, there's so much space. He cannot really get blocked by a million Moonwells. So it's not as viable of a strategy as before, as we see maybe the next clash happening. Not quite yet.
Both players at 50 food. 1 heal scroll here. 2 heal scrolls for Warchief.
Could we take a look at the upgrades? They are of course very important in this matchup.
1-1 for LawLiet, and it is a 1-1 for Warchief as well. But Warchief is breaking now.
Alright. Is he gonna try to commit with this, or does he just expect aggression from his opponent? And of course that would mean expecting that his opponent is breaking. Long range mana burn. No more mana remaining. In games like these, he again buys the Wands of Illusion. But it's pretty much late game now, and pretty much both players are just expecting to fight. No more creeping, just expecting to fight. So I think there should be wisps to detonate on Rich's side.
LawLiet just invested a lot of money into that marketplace, man. 2 sentry wards, and of course the 3 Wands of Illusion. That's like 600 gold or something?
I think it's 300. I think it's 150 for each of them. But it's one bear that he's not gonna have. And now Rich is chasing him. He sees that his opponent is buying items, not producing armies, so he wants to fight right now while he has the superior count, and he's gonna get the first bear for free. And that's a mistake. There should have been a dryad there and a staff. But again, he opens up his base, and LawLiet will try to exploit that weakness once more.
We see the Raw, we see the Siege Bears, we see the Moonwell gone. 62 food versus 45. Is there a town portal for LawLiet? Yes, there is. He will only go for the base, he will only go for the damage to buildings, and he'll lose unit after unit on this, with both trolls actually down. Okay, this one survives for some reason. Okay, there he is. And he gets the third Moonwell here. Pulls the town portal now, and the path to the Tree of Eternity has been opened. The floodgates have been opened.
And yeah, that's a very good point. Actually, that's where he wants to go. Level 4 now for the demon. As we look at that trade, it was 2 units and a TP. Well, it was actually 3 units, because it was a bear to the south, and a TP against 3 Moonwells, but Ridge is an upkeep. So it's not an even, I guess overall it's an even trade because of the upkeep, but if it wasn't, it would have been bad for LawLiet. And he's at 44, he can't fight right now, he knows this. Nice Dryad scouting, by the way.
Really good. Can't be slowed, so easy. 2 heal scrolls still for Warchief, and the big heal potion. He saves it since the early game. 1 heal scroll, 1 invul for LawLiet, but he will be, he would have been faster to the shop, but he forces another town portal. The second one in like 2 minutes. It is so expensive.
Yeah, and this one is no trade. This is just a town portal for free.
But he's still supply stuck. He can't really invest into units and expand his advantage here. Still capped at 61. LawLiet not breaking.
And this is the first time the Englishman is going towards his opponent's main. Is this the right choice, or is he overextending? I guess we're about to find out, as right now, oh my god, 1,000,000 Wands of Illusion! And they're tanking so much damage, but to the top, the Demon Hunter is finding the Naga. Is she gonna be able to be killed? There should be an entangle. There it is. There's no staff possible. There's a heal scroll, but he doesn't use it. The Rego wasn't quick enough. The second hero goes down, and the Wands of Illusion, I don't think they're good enough.
They were dispelled once again, and now it's up to the Demon Hunter of LawLiet to take care of the rest here, but we see a lot of rejuvenation. LawLiet taking good care of the bears, but the Concave of Warchief is just too strong. 59 food versus 45. The British kills the Korean here, one bear after another. Even the Edge of War is down. Level 4 now, that means level 2 aura. 59 versus 29. The numbers don't lie. They spell disaster for LawLiet. GG! WarchiefRich follows Moon to the top of the group.
European pride coming in here. Hawk takes the first game. Warchief takes the first game. Both end up 2-1. But now we have the Europeans standing on the top of the group basically, and Cody is telling us something.
So we need to wait for the next.
We need to wait for the next game, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because right now Reprisal is playing. Infi is playing.
Reprisal and Infi are playing.
Yeah. Now Reprisal. Infi is versus Sonic.
Infi versus Sonic are playing. So we have to. We may have to wait for a few minutes. You could, by the way, go to main, but never mind. And then maybe there's gonna be a little bit of a break, but. Yeah, the stream seems to be working, the game seems to be working, and our mood is increasingly getting better. And I think Neo, the master of disaster and of text files, has now updated our standings.
Yeah. It's
we can see.
Pretty equal. Moon won the game 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to write it down?
Yeah.
And also you could ask when the next game is going to start. Roundabout.
Moon leading the group together with Warchief and LawLiet and Shishi. They are down. They need to step up their game, but of course it was super close.
Yeah.
Both games were coin tosses, I feel. Everything can happen. It's not like we see now, okay, Shishi's matchup is bad versus Night Elf or whatever. They all look pretty equal. It's 50-50 in everything in this group, and it's super awesome.
Absolutely. And we're gonna have an update in just a little while. Who's gonna be playing next? So what did you say? Reprisal was playing someone? Reprisal played Sonic before, so now he's playing Infi or Yumiko.
Yeah.
And someone else.
That means that Group D had some games as well. But
Cody is getting the upgrades, updates, not upgrades. Rich was getting the upgrades, but Cody's getting the updates, and we're gonna be giving you the scores, the latest ones, as soon as he's back.
What time is it in Germany now? It's like
10 in the morning.
10 in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. Okay. Stream seems to be good as far as we can tell.
We're dropping a few frames still here and there, but I think that's the best we're gonna get it. And I don't think we're dropping too many.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. It seems like it's always stable and then a lot drop and then it's stable again.
For the guys who haven't been here for the early matches or who, okay, of course it was a lot of technical difficulties, so we never saw anything. Group A, this is what we know so far. Yumiko beat Infi 2-0. Reprisal beat Sonic 2-1. Two surprises here. Yumiko dominating Infi, as we heard.
Yeah.
And of course Sonic taking a map. Really, really good.
Yeah. Sonic was dropped into the group of death here, the group of doom. And getting a map is already not that bad.
I'll ask WarchiefRich if he wants to do a little interview.
Oh, that would be so... Oh, you're such a smart guy. Jesus Christ.
You have to change to main if you want to, or the groups, whatever.
I know. Alright, so Neo is out to get Warchief if he maybe wants to do a little interview here. And that means that I'm in control. So we're gonna bring in the hookers and the cocaine. You guys down with that? Or maybe we're just gonna wait for Warchief then again. So, as I said before, he was looking very shaky when I saw him, Warchief, but he just won the game, so I guess everything turned out fine. I would love to ask him some questions, me or Neo, so hopefully he gets him. But then again, we've been waiting for a long time, maybe he's at lunch, and there's Cody.
Results.
Thank you very much. And he is here with the results. So we had 2 games played in the meantime. TH won against Yaws 2-0. Can't say that's a big surprise, and also Focus winning 2-0 versus HLA. That is also pretty much what we expected, so unfortunately the Germans not taking a map.
Yeah.
And do you know when the next game is gonna be?
Maybe we have to wait for like 15 minutes to 20 minutes. So the next game is 120 versus Hawk.
Next game is 120 versus Hawk, Undead versus Human, something we haven't seen so far. And that's gonna take maybe 15-20 minutes.
Because we have to wait for other players. They're still playing. Because such as Infi now is playing versus Sonic, and Yumiko now is playing versus Reprisal.
All right, Infi is playing versus Sonic and Yumi versus Reprisal. So we have to wait for those games to finish, I guess. And it's gonna be a little while, and we didn't find Rich.
Would you guys to chat with audience? Chat with them?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, Warchief said, I would love to do an interview now because I feel pretty happy, but there's the possibility that someone sees this stream and tells Moon what I'm gonna say. So he will do it after the Moon game.
Alright.
And that's gonna be in 1 hour and 30 minutes.
And the other games we're gonna have to wait 15 minutes. Cody said, like about more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, because they are still playing.
So both Germans lost, right?
Yeah, 2-0.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
What about Fly versus ZDR?
No. So the Fly versus DDR have to wait for them too.
Have to wait for them too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there are no more computers available.
Ah, okay. Alright, so I guess we...
Let me update the group.
Let me update the groups, god damn it. Alright.
And then we're gonna make a quick rundown.
Yeah, maybe we get to eat something finally.
We have some. Oh yeah, we have some food.
We haven't eaten in like 8 hours.
That's true.
We have some food here.
Show me. I want to show the guys. So, we got lunch like, I don't know, 3 hours ago. It's nice and cold right now. Maybe we're gonna grab a bite and maybe gonna go for a smoke as well.
So this is what we know from Group D. Oh, there's something wrong at TH's.
But we need one more.
So this is a little better. TH and Focus both leading the groups here. Germany down. And yeah, but of course, this was to be expected, I guess.
It's not really right because it's 0-2. But and yeah, HLA is also 0-2.
Oh yeah, HLA, I forgot.
Yeah, both Germans having lost their first games. We don't want to bash on them or anything, but that is what was expected, honestly. Focus and TH are the big favorites in this group. But there is an upset possible. Yours could win against Focus, for example, and win against HLA, and Focus might lose to HLA, or maybe the map score. Oh wait. By the way, that's something we haven't mentioned yet. When both players have the same wins, then the result between the result of their game is more important than the map score.
Yeah.
So, if Focus and Yours both win 2 games, the winner or the guy who advances is going to be the winner of that game.
To borrow this sheet to be easy.
Okay.
Okay. So, another quick rundown. In Group A, Yumiko and Reprisal are leading the groups. In Group B, it's Fly and Hawk. In Group C, it is Moon and the WarchiefRich. And in Group D, it is TH and Focus. So, that's what we know. We're gonna do a quick break here. Maybe afterwards we're gonna ask Yours and Hail of Anger what went wrong. But apparently in like 10 to 15 minutes we'll be back. Thank you.
Bitte Mikro muten eigentlich. Essen?
Erstmal gehe ich rauf.
Hä?
Erstmal gehe ich rauf.
Sieht jetzt nicht so umwerfend aus.
And I think we need 1 more chopsticks.
Willst du die Spiele noch ändern, oder?
Hab ich.
Also, ja. Good boy.
Oh ja, Jacket.
Ist hier auch ein Puma-Käfig, ey.
Also, das stinkt.
Ja.
点知识点。因为我这样练习你的那个 Skype 是多少？
可以进来吗？
进来，你进来。一股饭味。
对。
那个饭味道。
哎，他们这个就是你们的解说那个视频，有视频对吧？他俩。
对，他就是有些视频。
他们视频会传到哪儿呀
？YouTube 上面。
哦。
他们录的视频。
浏览量大吗？
啊。
他们要带回去传吗？
他们这儿现在就可以传，因为有 VPN。
哦，有 VPN 就可以用国外的网。
你加你的 Skype 号是多少？
EVA。
对，等一下。
没事。
联系人 EVA 就是 EVA 吗？
还有mini MINI。
就
NI 88。
mini 88。EVA mini 88对吧？
好。对，说中文名。好嘞。他们那个如果就是那个就是视频的观看量会决定什么呢？会有收益吗？
也不会决定什么，因为他们本来就跟
宣传
不是，他们就跟退职已经签了合约了嘛，签了合约，然后就是说领工资，然后这一次过来呢是 WCA 叫他们过来，海外的 WCA 海外部门叫他们过来，你总得给我，也得因为这个魔兽这玩意儿在欧洲也很火嘛，你也要给欧洲人推流。
多少钱？
没收多少钱，他们过来的钱都没收。
你多少钱？
不知道多少钱。
真的？
可能都没钱，甚至都没钱，但是他们就那个了，知道吗？我不知道范一哥跟 TED 他们有多少钱。如果这次没钱的话，那肯定不行，必须得有钱。这个，如果他们不发钱，我们肯定要跟他们交涉。
对呀，也还蛮辛苦的，这么辛苦。
虽然说他们帮我们付了那个各种费用，但是
他们都付了呀。
都付了。
对呀。
我们肯定要酬劳的。
对呀。
你说嘛？你说发几百块钱肯定不行。几百块钱怎么只是4天？我操！我从早上我8点钟到这儿以后，我就没怎么做过。
对呀。
我就中午的时候做了一会儿，他们休息的时候。
对呀。
所以不公平。瑞驰的话他还好，他就刚刚打了第一把。
对。
他下一把6点半打木。
也还好，时间间隔不算那个吗？
对，还好就间隔1个小时，但是他之前休息了蛮长时间。
没有，就吃个饭做了一会儿。那也还好，他就木问的。他们木问今天状态不怎么样，我到这儿喜欢。
对，他说木今天状态不怎么样嘛。
不是插播，是木问的粉丝。
他今天状态不好，但是他整人把。
打周期期啊。
周期期已经说他今天打得像一坨屎，他自己评价的。他说他打得正常点。
采访了？
没有，他自己说的。那个120他们几个选手问他们，你自己评价一下，然后就说我觉得我今天打了一坨屎。
但是我看那个就是那种观众墙上支持那个木的人好多呀，点赞量。
废话，木毕竟是魔兽这一块最大的明星嘛，因为木下来才是Sky。木的知名度比Sky要高多了，主要是在国外。
Ruby 呢？
什么 Ruby？Grubby 那个叫那个Grubby 它知名度跟Sky 差不多。然后接下来那个 Grubby 下来以后是Infi 00 TED 他们3个是一个等级的，然后再下来是韩国的Focus 那个时候还是非常有名的 Focus 啊，还有
不是有个人一直没的吗
Focus 还有欧洲的有 Todd 那个时候有 Todd Happy 那些 Sonic
那我是中国的选手
Yumiko 是后来魔兽到后期比较有名，10年以后一直很有名。他也出名的比较晚。00他们出名很早，他们08、07年就出名了。玉米到10年第一次击败Sky以后慢慢有名，然后10年以后成长速度会相当于是后生代嘛。120出名就更晚了，12014年才开始出的名。
他们永远出了。
我操，还有300多个观众在这里看这个画面，我也是醉了。
真的？
对。
国外的。
Online 你看到没？
国外的。
对。Dashboard 这还是300多。
337哦。
对。就看着这个休息画面。
怎么看一下那个画质啊？
画质， 画质我也不知道怎么调，他们这个软件用的跟我们那个不一样。我们一般用 OBS， 他们这个用的是 XSplit， 这个软件更专业一点。OBS 比较傻瓜化，弱智都会用真的那个软件，太简单了。他这次过来，他从英国过来，路上花了多少时间？
那是久了，他在北京等了8个小时。
啊
？10几个吧。
他首先从伦敦直飞的北京吗？
没有，在丹麦。
在丹麦转的，应该是荷兰吧？
荷兰转的那个是。
对，荷兰转了以后到了。
转了到北京，北京再到银川，在北京等了8个小时。
那就也要20多个小时。他在北京等了8个小时。
还有一个人在北京等了20个小时。
那是木他们。木他们等了。
还有那个Fabi。
发饼他在北京也等了20多个小时。
他是什么呀？
他是欧洲那里，就是说 Reddit， 你知道那个网站吗？Reddit 是欧洲那个论坛嘛，论坛的那个相当于是媒体。然后他以前的话是给那个 ESL 工作的。对，但是他英文不是太好，但是他用德文交流起来就感觉他这个就对，因为他英文不是太好，所以他说英文会比较腼腆，但是他一旦说德文以后就有点就跟他们一样。他们因为他们英文说得好。
为什么呀？他们什么工作呀？平时？
他俩的话，其实他们这个解说是业余的解说，他们平时都有工作的。
什么工作？
他俩都是在另外的媒体工作的。
也是媒体工作的。
媒体他们是业余解说，相当于是兼职，但是他们兼职都能干得这么好，是因为他们以前是 ESL 的。
平时也是媒体。不是烟带不进来吗？还是怎么带进来？
可以带烟了，现在可以带烟。这个是在中国买的。
Brauchst du die Ergebnisse für Remo?
Prinzipiell, also ich weiß nicht, ob wir welche brauchen. Ich weiß nicht, was Fabian gerade macht.
Okay.
Aber generell ist es extrem schwierig, an irgendwelche Ergebnisse ranzukommen. Und das Internet ist so langsam. Das ist der Wahnsinn. Und das mit den Ergebnissen ist natürlich extrem schwierig, da ranzukommen.
Also Heroes of the Storm gab es noch gar kein Match?
Nicht. Ich glaube, seit 4 Stunden steht da eins auf live.
Oh, das ist nicht live?
Ja.
Okay, jetzt geht Remo auch gar nicht mehr.